Welcome to this tutorial on operations with mixed numbers. Today we'll learn how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide mixed numbers through practical examples. These operations appear frequently in everyday situations and are important to master. Let's start with addition. Our first example is 2 and 1/3 plus 1 and 2/5. To add mixed numbers, we first convert them to improper fractions. For the first number, we multiply the whole number by the denominator and add the numerator. 2 times 3 plus 1 equals 7. So 2 and 1/3 becomes 7/3. Similarly, for 1 and 2/5, 1 times 5 plus 2 equals 7. So 1 and 2/5 becomes 7/5. Now we can add the fractions. But first, we need a common denominator. The least common multiple of 3 and 5 is 15. We convert 7/3 to 35/15 by multiplying both numerator and denominator by 5. And we convert 7/5 to 21/15 by multiplying both numerator and denominator by 3. Now we can add 35/15 plus 21/15 equals 56/15. To convert back to a mixed number, we divide 56 by 15. 56 divided by 15 equals 3, with a remainder of 11. So our answer is 3 and 11/15, which matches option D. Next, let's see how to subtract mixed numbers with an example. 3 and 3/4 minus 1 and 1/2. First, let's convert both mixed numbers to improper fractions. 3 and 3/4 equals 15/4. 1 and 1/2 equals 3/2. To subtract these fractions, we need a common denominator. The least common multiple of 4 and 2 is 4. 3/2 converted to the common denominator gives us 6/4. Now we can subtract. 15/4 minus 6/4 equals 9/4. Converting back to a mixed number, 9/4 equals 2 and 1/4. So our answer is 2 and 1/4, which matches option A. Now, let's learn how to multiply mixed numbers. Our example is 1 and 2/7 multiplied by 2 and 1/3. First, we convert the mixed numbers to improper fractions. 1 and 2/7 equals 9/7. 2 and 1/3 equals 7/3. To multiply fractions, we simply multiply the numerators together and multiply the denominators together. 9 times 7 equals 63. 7 times 3 equals 21. So we get 63 over 21. We can simplify this fraction by dividing both numerator and denominator by their greatest common factor, which is 21. This simplifies to 3 over 1, or just 3. So our answer is simply 3, which matches option A. Let's now look at division with mixed numbers. Our example is 4 and 1/5 divided by 2 and 2/5. First, we convert both mixed numbers to improper fractions. 4 and 1/5 equals 21/5. 2 and 2/5 equals 12/5. To divide by a fraction, we multiply by its reciprocal. So dividing by 12/5 is the same as multiplying by 5/12. Now we multiply 21/5 times 5/12. This gives us 105 over 60, which we need to simplify. The greatest common factor of 105 and 60 is 15. So we divide both by 15. This gives us 7/4, which equals 1 and 3/4. So our answer is 1 and 3/4, which matches option C. Now let's solve a word problem involving mixed numbers. Sarah baked 2½ pies on Monday and 1 3/4 pies on Tuesday. How many pies did she bake in total? This is an addition problem. We need to add 2½ plus 1 3/4. Let's convert to improper fractions. 2½ equals 5/2. 1 3/4 equals 7/4. To add these fractions, we need a common denominator. The least common multiple of 2 and 4 is 4. Converting 5/2 to the common denominator gives us 10/4. Now we add 10/4 plus 7/4 equals 17/4. Converting back to a mixed number, 17/4 equals 4 and 1/4. So Sarah baked a total of 4 and 1/4 pies, which matches option A. Let's solve one more word problem. A rope is 5 2/3 meters long. If you cut off 2 1/6 meters, how much rope is left? This is a subtraction problem. We need to subtract 2 1/6 from 5 2/3. Let's convert to improper fractions. 5 2/3 equals 17/3. 2 1/6 equals 13/6. To subtract these fractions, we need a common denominator. The least common multiple of 3 and 6 is 6. Converting 17/3 to the common denominator gives us 34/6. Now we subtract. 34/6 minus 13/6 equals 21/6. Converting back to a mixed number, 21/6 equals 3 and 1/2. So there are 3 and 1/2 meters of rope left, which matches option A. Great job! Let's summarize what we've learned about operations with mixed numbers. First, convert mixed numbers to improper fractions. Second, for addition and subtraction, find a common denominator. Third, for multiplication, multiply numerators and multiply denominators. Fourth, for division, multiply by the reciprocal of the divisor. And finally, convert your answer back to a mixed number if needed, and simplify. Remember, practice is key to mastering these operations. Try solving more problems from your worksheet to build confidence and fluency with mixed number operations. Thanks for watching.